Hello again, all Life Path number 9s. This is your March reading for 2019. I've actually pulled the cards already and I got halfway through a video and the video froze on me, so we actually got nearly to the end. I've even pulled your clarifying cards, so we're going to do a completely new video, but we're going to keep the cards that that came up for you for your March reading. So we've changed the cards that I generally use, the Gilded Tarot, but my pendulum asked me to use this deck for this main reading, which is the Guardian Angel tarot cards here. And for another message over and above the main spread, we're using just one angel card, and that comes out of this deck. So one of the reasons I think that I've been asked to use this deck for the spread is that we have a new moon in the sign of Pisces on the 7th of March, which is a water sign. So water represents deep emotions, all that sort of watery, deep emotional stuff that we sometimes need to work on. One reason with the moons and that goes through each zodiac sign is because at that particular time this is what we need to work on. It's our emotional side of life. So being that the 7th is the new moon, that's when you would set your intentions for the next few weeks ahead. Reread over the one that you would have done hopefully you've done in February. Sometimes you need to alter it, rearrange it. You can add new things to it. Life doesn't stand still. You just don't, there's other intentions that you want to set, sort of type thing. So you would do it at the new moon on the 7th. So then we go into the full moon, which is on the 21st of March in the sign of Libra, and that is an air sign. Libra is all about partnerships, about balance, about a lot of mental thought. Libra is the only sign in the zodiac that is actually depicted as a mechanism, if I can say it properly, if I can speak. It's the sign of the scales, so it's not depicted by an animal or anything like that. So it's about rebalancing after all the sort of the watery emotional side of Pisces. We come into rebalancing ourselves on the new moon on the 21st. And that is when you set your you do your forgiveness and gratitude list. So something might have happened during the month, something might have cropped up from the past, and maybe you need to forgive that situation or that person, or even yourself for, sometimes we kick ourselves and get a little bit hard on ourselves for things that we've done in the past wrong. But then you would also, after burning that list, you would then go into doing a gratitude list, because you've just gotten rid of that karmic junk, if you like. You would do a gratitude list on top of that for all the things that you are grateful for. So you'd be replacing that sort of bad karma and replacing it with gratitude. So the more that you are grateful, the more that you receive in life. Be grateful for all the bad experiences that you have in life, because they're there to teach you a lesson. And that's basically why we're here on earth, is, we've got lessons to learn in life. Thank the person, be grateful for that person that has given you that lesson. So now that's out of the way, we'll just go into the placements of the cards. So we've got your past, your present, your future, your best path to follow, your environment, your hopes and fears, and the final outcome card. And the card in the middle is the overall theme for the main spread. Every card pulls off of this middle card, When I get to your final outcome card, I've already pulled the 3 clarifying cards that you got. So we'll stick with those ones, and then I'll read the angel card here out of the book at the end of the main reading. So that's an angel that you can call on in the month of March. I'm jumping ahead of myself there. In the month of March, you can call on that angel at any time, but you need to actually ask for their assistance. They cannot help us unless we ask. So we'll get straight into it now with your centre card, which is number 8, and it's a major arcana. It's called Fair Decisions. So this can represent legal matters, contracts, anything that needs a fair decision in life. Libra is the sign of the scales and the scales of justice. 9 times out of 10 in other tarot decks, it shows, I think it's called Fortuna is her name, with holding the scales of justice. So for your reading for March, I think this is part of it. I'm going to read what it says down the bottom here. And it says, your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation, and all is being healed. Take the time to review all details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. So there again, it's your forgiveness kit that you're going to do, your forgiveness list you're going to do on the 21st of March. So I'll see what the other cards have to say around it. And go into your past card, and this is the Healer of Thought. It's that card there. It reads at the bottom, it's time to clean up your life. Get rid of anything that clutters your space or makes you disorganised. People who take from you but don't give back should also be released as well. You or another person involved in the situation is wise, insightful and caring, has a wonderful sense of humour and offers a lot of life experience. So time to declutter, guys. So from this card's going from the end of February into the beginning of March. When you declutter things from your life, be it clothes, cleaning up drawers, cleaning the garage out, cleaning the car out, decluttering your desks, your environment, and also toxic people in your life. You no longer need them. When you let go of all that sort of stuff, you feel much lighter in life. We've just had in February, I think it was the 20th, we've just had a full moon in Virgo, which is all about decluttering and getting paperwork in order and making plans and all that sort of type thing. So I think this is coming in from the end of February here to the beginning of March, but it's time to clean up your life. We'll go straight into your present card, which is the 8 of Thought. So that's that card there. So the 8 of Thought reads, you may feel as though you're restricted by your by the circumstances you find yourself in. But that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that is making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. So comes to mind, no knights in shining armour are coming to get you out of a situation. It's all up to you, and you have the power within yourself to free you from situations that basically no longer make you happy, may make you unhappy, toxic relationships, toxic people, circumstances you find yourself in, but that are an illusion. So you might think they are one way and you find out that it's actually another way. It's not what they seem. But especially pulling off this the centre card here, fair decisions. Be assured that there is nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation and all is being healed. So you've got divine help here. Sorry guys, I just dropped a book. We'll go into your... I'm actually going to go back to this card here. You know, don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. It's like being a bird in a cage sort of type thing. The door is wide open and you just have to take that initial step to basically fly out of the cage. It's self-imprisonment basically. You don't have to put up with substandard situations or circumstances. You know, you are the... It's your life, you can make of it what you want. But there's a lot of thought cards in this, so we're sort of cleaning up our thoughts, our environment. Yeah, I mean, it could even be down to cleaning up your Facebook page. If, you know, you don't resonate with people on your page anymore, clean your Facebook page up. There's a lot of scenarios with this one and this one. If you haven't used something for 2 years, get rid of it. All those sorts of things. Declutter the drawers and the cupboards and basically anything in your life. This is your chance to have a fresh start and feel a little bit lighter in life. We'll go into your future card, and it's the Helper of Abundance, which is that one there. And it says at the bottom, Helper of Abundance. Although you have a lot to do, it's important that you get organised first. Once planning is complete, you can roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your guardian angel surrounds you. Your guardian angels surround you and are ready to help out. This card also indicates a very loving, kind and loyal friend, someone with a big heart, a quick wit and endless patience. This person could be you. So that's your future card. So once you've done all this clearing up and stuff like this, it will then be time to roll up your sleeves and get to work, basically. But you need to, it's basically saying, you know, you need to do this work at the beginning, get organised, declutter, all that sort of thing. And then once the planning is complete, you'll roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your guardian angel surrounds you and is ready to help out. So it could even indicate that someone in the future conditions is ready to come in and give you a hand. As the card indicates, a kind and loyal friend, someone with a big heart, quick wit and endless patience. So that's a pretty good future card. You've got to do the work in the beginning of it. Sometimes when you declutter and stuff like that, you might make some money out of it. You know, put it on Trade Me. There's lots of avenues for this sort of decluttering. One means trash is another means riches. So it's just a saying that comes to mind. We'll go to your best path to follow, which is the 10 of Thought. Okay, that's why I said there's a lot of thought cards here. And being a 10, once you've done all this work, you know, you're at the end of the cycle. It's a 10. And it says at the bottom, a situation that has been troubling you has come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this point in time. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. So, like I said, it's a 10, it's an end of a cycle. Things are being cut away for a reason. It could be your own codependency issues. Maybe you're codependent on these people that no longer resonate with you. But this card is saying that, you know, it's an end. It's codependency is like one another, two people, you know, sort of depending on each other, but really it's not giving any sort of satisfaction. It's time to now become an independent person. This card actually depicts, like, you know, these people have just got married sort of thing. It's a codependent relationship. They are still individuals in their own right, though. So, you know, it's, and this, you have to remember these are general readings. I'm just going off of what the cards are coming up as. Even being married, you can have separate careers or paths in life, but you sort of meet up at the middle sort of type thing. That's just a bit of an extra on there, but it's an end of a situation that has been troubling you. So we'll go to your environment card and see what else is happening. So it's a 6 of emotion. That card there. And it says in the bottom, it says, memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. That's that card. So we're now decluttering can also be your emotions. Comes to mind here, doing a forgiveness list. You know, forgive people from your past, emotions from the past, people you've known in the past. But it's definitely not a card of going back to the past. This is just looking at the past to see how far you've actually come. Especially with emotions, this is your overall environment card here. So just remember that we're dealing with a Piscean new moon that will bring up some emotions from past issues. So, but you know, you're at a 10 here, you're at the end of it sort of type thing. These emotions come up to be dealt with, so then you can let them go and move on in life. You're not carrying that baggage with you. Your hopes and fears card here is, again, another thought card, 7 of thought. Okay, so it says at the bottom, you've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what is needed. So if you can have a look at that card there, I'll just bring it up to the camera a little bit. She's actually fallen asleep on a seat. This is sort of like, you know, she's done all this forward thought sort of type thing about the past, or where she's going in the present. But it's like saying, you know, your confusion about the situation in your life is now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. So you've kind of worked out your emotions, your thoughts, your environment, especially pulling off this Major Arcana card in the middle. You know, fair decisions, stand your ground, know that heaven is shining a light upon the situation and it is being healed. Okay, so any situation that's brought up from the past is going to be healed. But yeah, you have to do the work sort of type thing, and you also have to ask your angels for help if that's what's needed. They will give you the insight into it so it can be resolved. And the final outcome card is actually intuition and insight. It's a Major Arcana card and it's 18. And it reads at the bottom, your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now. so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. So that's a major arcana card, that one. So like I said, with intuition and insights, everything you need will be given to you, sort of thing. And I don't mean in a monetary way. I mean as in your own intuition and insights into, you know, past things, present things, anything. You'll know which is right or wrong. If something doesn't feel good, it's going to feel heavy. If it feels good, keep it. If it feels light, keep it. But yeah, I'm just looking at all the cards, basically. The 7 of Thought, 10 of Thought, 8 of Thought, Healer of Thought. Everything is about your thoughts and emotions. It's yeah, the way you think, even, you know. Sometimes we need to get rid of patterns of the way we think. Because if something hasn't worked in the past, it's not going to work in the future, is it? So you need to declutter that sort of type of thinking, negative thinking. Definitely, and especially with this card, I think it said down here, it's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. Sometimes when our thoughts can run away with us, basically, and we can make a situation in the past seem a lot worse because of our feelings may have been hurt, offended, whatever. So keep it real, basically. What happened in the past has happened, and it's led you to this present point in time. And like I said, we all have to learn something here in the physical world, sort of type thing. Our lessons are there for a reason. But anyway, we'll go into the 3 cards that I pulled as clarifying cards. Right, and the first one we got was the 9 of Emotions. So that goes onto that row. We got the 4 of Abundance on that row, and then we got the last card was a Major Arcana card, and it's called Letting Go, which will go onto this row. We'll start with the 9 of Emotions. That's that card there. And it says, this is a magical time in your life when wishes are granted and dreams come true. It may seem that good luck is following you. It's a bit of a rhyme, isn't it? But actually these happy times are your just rewards for being a loving and wonderful person. Your angels are asking you to enjoy your life and to have more fun. So it's not all hard work and emotional stuff and baggage and stuff. Make sure you have fun. I know when I clean things out and I feel much lighter, I end up having a lot more fun in life. I feel very much lighter, and you know, I crank the stereo, and I'm quite energetic. The more that you declutter, the more that you can be energetic and actually enjoy your life. Enjoy the people that you keep around you, your family, your daughters, your sons, your mothers, parents, whatever. But this is just reminding you, yes, some of this might be a little bit heavy, but dreams do come true. If you can get through this, you know, have a plan of action, you know, it can actually prepare you for a better life, a better way of being, all sorts of things. There's many scenarios with that, just that one card, especially because you've got the intuition and insight card here. You will know exactly where you're now headed in life. or on your life path, we'll say. The Four of Abundance was the next card. And it says here, it's time to reflect upon your relationship with money. Are you spending it too freely, or are you holding on to it too tightly? This can also relate to how you give of yourselves to others. Is your heart open, or are you holding back? Your hard work and wise investments will bring a great success. And I kind of feel with this row here that it's more saying, once you've released the baggage of the past and stuff, it's then time to open up the heart, to start trusting the people. You've gotten rid of things, people, situations, past memories, all that from the past. Once you do all that, you can basically open your heart to new people, new situations, and a new way of being. So yeah, you maybe just, you can, I'm just going to read the line again. This can also relate to how you give of yourself to others. So it's more like a service card. Maybe it is time you opened up to new people, new situations. And, especially with this Fair Decisions card in the middle here. You've had to stand your ground. But situations are being healed. So, and saying, once these situations have been healed, it's quite safe for you to open up to other people. The last card that I pulled was number 13, letting go. So it goes in very nicely with, especially, all of these rows, letting go of the past, letting go of people, objects, but I'm going to read the bottom of it. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you to let go so that you can fly higher than you ever have before, and that's an important point. You're going higher than you were before by letting go of challenging situations, challenging people. So yeah, I'll read that one again. Your angels will help you let go so that you can fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow the situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. And like I said, there's a lot of thought cards here. So definitely changing your thoughts, changing your attitude, opening yourself up to new people, new situations. You guys are going to fly a lot higher than you originally thought you would be going. So that's a very good card to end with, that one. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge. Yep, very much a big challenge. But you're a life path number 9. You have all the insight and intuition to help you. But choose to allow the situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. Excellent card to get. So now we're going to go into the angel card that you can use for, excuse me, for the month of March. And it's the Angel of Clear Cognizance. So I will read that one out of the book, and you can ask this angel for assistance at any time during the month of March. So the Angel of Clear Cognizance. You are being inspired from above. You have received this card because your Angel of Clear Cognizance wants to assist you in reconnecting and understanding your gift of clear cognizance, to help you trust and accept divine guidance that is shared with you from above. And that goes back to this card here, Insights and Intuition. Your Angel of Clear Cognizance is here to teach you how to work with the information that the spirit realm shares with you in all forms. So I'm going to read that one again. Shares with you in all forms as epiphanies or light bulb moments. This information can be given to you by your higher self or from your angels. Sometimes the information you receive can be so profound that you can't believe that it was you who received it. If ever you feel that you don't understand what the information means, your angel of clear cognizance is always by your side to help you make sense of the message. Once you learn how to connect with your higher self through using your clear cognizance, you will wonder how you ever coped before you discovered your gift. Your life will become so much simpler and you will find that everything just falls into place, whereas in the past things could be a bit of a struggle and nothing seemed to go right for you. When you are truly functioning within your own spiritual vortex, you will receive direct guidance via your clear cognizance. Your projects, inspiration, and ideas that you never thought were possible. It's kind of telling you, even this one here, about flying higher than you actually think you can go. So, and that's your reading in a nutshell, guys. I think these cards all fit in rather wonderfully for your March reading. So just remember that angel, it's also a number 12. So somewhere, it could be 12 days, could be 12 weeks. It could be on the 3rd or the 12th. Something sort of may happen. But yeah, I'm a great believer in numerology and numbers. You get these numbers for a reason. So just remember that angel of clear cognizance. You can call on her at any stage in the month of March, but she is here to help you. So guys, if you need any more clarity or help on your month of March or life in general, you can always get hold of me at my page, Sun, Moon, Tarot and Numerology, or you can book with me from my website, which is sunmoontarot.co.nz, and you can also now follow me on a YouTube channel that I have created under the same name as Sun, Moon, Tarot and Numerology. So I wish you well for your month of March, and I'm hoping to be back to do mid-monthly readings. It will be later than mid-month. It'll be more like 19th or 20th, but I'm going to do my best to get back and do a mid-month reading. And on that note, I wish you well for March, and we'll leave it there, and I look forward to seeing you all back here very soon.